This guided meditation is for when you're feeling resistance to getting started. You may find yourself procrastinating an important task or have anxieties about the future related to what you need to do. Getting started can feel like you're standing in front of a huge mountain with many paths, unsure of which direction to take. We can remind ourselves in these moments that the most important part is putting one foot in front of the other, knowing that when we stay in thought, we stay frozen in place. I invite you to do this meditation in the morning or right before you start whatever you might be feeling resistance towards. So close your eyes or have them be at a soft gaze and start to bring your awareness into your breath, feeling that rise and fall of the chest and belly as the air comes in and out. As you sit here with your conscious breath, notice if any thoughts arise, taking your attention away or bring up unhelpful thoughts. As these thoughts arise, I invite you to imagine you're gently letting them fall into your hands and then place them down onto the earth, reminding ourselves that we do not need to carry these thoughts with us. Each time we notice these thoughts arise, we can consciously release them. Continuing to focus on your breath, start to bring gentle awareness to the edges and fullness of your body, reminding ourselves that we are living, breathing bodies, full of insight and knowing. When doubt arises in your knowing, breathe. It may be helpful to repeat these words out loud to yourself. I trust myself. I invite you to imagine now that you are standing in front of a doorway. This doorway is filled with light, and even though we may not see a way forward, we know that this step offers us what we want most. We may feel the desire to stay back, to stay in darkness, or in the discomfort of comfort, of what we know versus what we don't. Again, I invite you to say these words out loud to yourself. I trust myself. Even if we can't see our full path, we know the first step we can take. Breathe here. Imagine yourself bravely stepping through the threshold of the doorway into the light. In front of you, you see a pathway of grass that starts to form underneath your feet. With each step, you take a breath in and out. Each step creates the path, and in front of you still is a light leading you forward. The darkness behind the threshold begins to fade, and the path behind dissolves. With each step forward creates new opportunities and a new life. There may be times when you desire to look back, to think, what if, to turn around if a challenge or obstacle arises. These thoughts keep us running in circles. When those moments come up, again see the thoughts as they arise. Let them fall into your hands like raindrops and release them into the earth. Repeating again, I trust myself. As you continue forward on this path, you realize you've arrived at the crest of the mountain. Breathe in and out this life you've created. You look back not with anxiety, but with awe of all the steps that led you to this moment. You've moved through challenges. You found joy through the process. You've allowed yourself to step forward onto a path unknown. No longer denying yourself to create what you've known all along in your heart. Stay in this place, taking in the view for a few breaths. And I invite you to repeat the following affirmations to yourself out loud. I trust myself. I trust the decisions I make. I know the next step to take, and I bravely take that step. Slowly start to bring your awareness back into your body and breath. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes.